Hi everyone, my name is Adeni Oshimboyejo. I want to show us a function in Excel called a pivot table. Creating pivot table in Excel is an essential function that allows us to analyze data as we want. Also, it helps us to streamline exactly what data we need to work on, and that is what this does. Before we can do it, we have this data right here that we're going to be working with, and to do that, we're going to click the right to the left side of the screen. See that angle right there? We're going to click it to highlight all the data that we're going to be working with. When everything is highlighted, the next thing to do is to move up to the ribbon up there. Insert, click on insert, and that would pop up a couple of ribbons right there, and we see pivot table right there. A dialog popped up. We're gonna make sure everything is selected. It's showing us right there everything that has been highlighted, and also new work sheet, and we make sure that is there, and we're gonna click OK. Right here we have the pivot table to the left, and this is where we're going to be creating the pivot table in this area right here. And to my right side is the navigation. It's pretty much like the navigation system of everything. This is where we're going to be controlling everything. Now we're going to start with the neighborhood. Let's take a look at it. Neighborhood. We're going to take neighborhood. We're going to drop it out of columns. The next one we're gonna drop would be room type. We're gonna drop it out of rows, and we're gonna move price. Look for price, and we're gonna drop that at the values. As you can see, we're already creating a pivot table right here. Everything is coming together little by little. We have entire room, we have private rooms, and we have shared room. But before we calculate, we have to set the calculation right to average. So we're going to click the arrow right here, drop down arrow. When we click it, a dialog comes on, value setting. We're going to click on that one, and another dialog pops up. Since we're going by average, we're going to make sure that we click on average and change the numbers, because we want two decimal places, decimal numbers. So we're going to make sure that we click on the numbers right there. The number doesn't want to be clicked. Okay, so we're going to click it. Yeah. Now change it to number and make sure it's two decimal place. And we're going to hit OK. When we click OK, we're going to click OK again, and right now we have a calculation right. So we see the numbers, it came out differently: 179.93, 93, 41, 76, 68. So we have the numbers set the way we want them. Alright, we have the numbers set the way we want them. The next thing that we're going to do is to introduce filter. We're going to filter the minimum nights. The minimum nights that would help us limit, the type of data that we want to work with here. It would help us so that we don't have the whole numbers at the same time. So oops, I made a mistake right here. So I'm gonna try to take it out, then do it all over again, because we're supposed to have select it from the top. So I'm going to click on the arrow right there, and I'm gonna remove field. So right at the minimum night, you see it right there, filter. You click it, and we're gonna uncheck all of them and select those that we want to work with. Click OK. Alright, right now minimum night, we drag it to filters. Now it's been filtered. If you look at it, this is where we are right now. We have minimum night on the filter, and that we going to dig into eventually. Okay, the next course of action. Yeah, okay, we have all our data together right now. The filter is there. We have two decimal places, and also we have everything basically that we need to do at this time. The next course of action is to show us how to create a chart. Right there we have pivot chart. Right there it pops up, and the first one is what we want to use, is the cluster chart, and that tells us about the information that we're going to be working with at this time. So this is the chart of the data that we have to the left hand side of the screen, and at the center is right here. So we have 179.99, 97.75, 78.31, and total is 148.41. So the entire home apartment, it's pretty much the highest as we can see on the chart. So 94.75 private room is the minimum. I hope you enjoy.